Hi, everybody. We're keeping it together this morning.
Kind of.
He's beardless. I finally washed my hair.
I still haven't
It's a
brushed my
good
teeth
day.
yet.
What'd you say?
I still haven't brushed my teeth yet. Thank you for joining our family.
We're happy you're here. Actually, I think I forgot to. Sorry.
The bathroom was taken.
Edit that out.
What you gonna do? We live with other people beside my grandmother. And like the bathroom gets taken.
People that you don't see. But anyways.
Just so you know, even though whenever we left, we said we were gonna be sleeping. She slept, I did not.
You slept for a little bit, you fibber.
For a little bit. Then how long have I been up? Since 9 yesterday? In the morning? In the evening?
But I woke up at like... So you slept longer than me during our nap.
Maybe.
So you might have been up from 9 until now, but I was up from... I was up from like 6 to 6, and then I slept till 9.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you're in bed before then.
Oh, okay, 5 to 9.
4.
No.
Yeah.
It was after 4.
No.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I remember thinking that like it was 4:55 and like I shouldn't go to sleep because that's when you start doing your work, and I was gonna help you, but you told me to go to bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was 5. He's a fibber.
All I know is I did everybody's job today.
I don't have a job, so I mean, not as far as like the caretaking. Ooh.
We have yet to fix that.
Sorry, but at least that kind of felt very even. Look at that, we're still both in the show. Hi, everybody. I spoke too soon.
So that's the other side of the car.
Hopefully you're not seeing our address on something.
I don't know, maybe I'll edit that right out. Sorry.
Anyways, so we are on lunch duty. Jasmine's in the back. She's on punishment, though.
Yeah. Because she's a dick.
She's a seatbelt biter. And no joke, that shit's expensive.
$400 to $500 to replace that stuff.
Sorry, I don't mean to curse, but I was like super shocked when you gave me those estimates. I was like, it's a seatbelt.
Yeah, but then apparently you can't just like sew it back together like I'd like to, like I did my shoe. Because they're all like, that's illegal. And a cop will like screw you over with a huge ticket for doing that.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, in fact, you can't like, if this seatbelt here like ripped, we could not drive this car.
Really?
And because like what I told you, there's like a little device in there that's very super important that's connected to the airbags. $400 to $500. You need a rocket scientist to come in here and do it properly, or it's not okay.
It's a mess. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Jazzy. Thanks for getting your doggy snot all over Daddy's jacket.
Appreciated. So anyway, do you want to tell them what we've been talking about?
Okay, so when I moved, a little backstory, I don't know if we've shared this or not, but when I moved here from Florida, I withdrew from school. I was in college. I was in a pre-pharmacy program and attempting to get into the pharmacy school at, actually, I don't know if I want to tell you, so I'm not going to tell you where I was going. But I was in Florida, I was in a pre-pharmacy program trying to get into the pharmacy school, and then we got married and I moved out here, so I withdrew. And like we've, kind of just been enjoying life together and assessing different options. Unfortunately, where we live, the closest pharmacy school is about an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
And we don't have our own vehicle.
not official.
Yeah, we're trying to put money away for a couple different things. House payment being one, car payment, different things we're trying to save up for. So it just doesn't seem like the cards are aligned for me to pursue that. Or like that the stars are aligning for me to pursue that. But anyways, so then I feel like my previous interests in possibly pursuing a nursing degree, like to become a registered nurse, have been reawakened. It just seems like in comparing the two, the school to do nursing is a lot closer, a lot faster, like a difference between 2 and 4 years.
Yeah.
And it just seems like that just, not that you always want to pick the easy way out, but just with what's manageable and what's doable right now, with the circumstances and environment that we're in and, things that we have to consider, it just seems like things are falling into place more for that venture. Like, what, would you agree, or what's your opinion?
No, I would absolutely agree. The fact is we have a really nice little setup down here where we can easily do the first 2 years for nursing very easily, very simply, and very cheaply. It'll be taken care of as far as I understand. It's really not that far, like you said. So it seems like it would be the best route, because again, I have no way of getting you down there to the pharmacy school. Plus, because you'd be switching schools, there's a lot of prereqs that are different. It could be a lot more years than originally thought to be. Am I wrong?
At the pharmacy school.
Yes.
Yes, each pharmacy school has a different set of requirements, different set of prereqs. Because I came from Florida to Oregon, it's a different region of the U.S. I don't even know, what may or may not be accepted.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it, but I don't know. They have every right to be like, you didn't do it here. It can't count.
I remember looking at other schools, because whenever you're moving down here, I was going to really encourage you to try to finish your pharmacy school. But everywhere around here, they required basically everything you didn't have. That's not a great way to put it. Sounds like, but each one was different. Each one was different, and none lined up with yours.
With the school that I was going to, I knew what I needed because the undergrad program that I was going to was also who ran the pharmacy school.
Yeah.
So their pre-pharmacy program was set up to meet all the benchmarks that you needed to go to that pharmacy school. Obviously. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But anyways, so I've just really been, praying for wisdom and direction. I often feel like I'm just not being... I feel very convicted about my love for you and our marriage. And the Lord's desire for me to move here. I felt very convicted and confident with that decision. That didn't mean that there wasn't emotions thrown in there, but I felt very led. And I feel not that the Lord's being silent, but I just feel in a state of disarray sometimes. I don't feel like I know what to do next.
In those situations, I feel like one of the best things you can do is really think it over, really do your homework on it, start doing some calling around, like we have not done for your tooth. Anyway, I have to throw that in there.
In our defense, they were really not unprofessional, but just really disorganized.
In our defense, I don't know what's going on right now. It's not even safe for me to be driving. I'm not even sure that I'm talking to the camera at this point. Can you people hear me?
You can hear.
I hope you can. Anyway,
I anticipated that. I'm holding on to you guys.
One of the best things you can do is call the school, talk to a student counselor or
advisor,
whatever they have, and tell them your thoughts. Tell them that what you're feeling. You'd be amazed at what a lot of schools around here will do for you and help you through it. Sometimes the best thing to do is, of course, not sit on your hands, but do. And I'm not trying to say you're sitting on your hands, because you were very proactive. In a very short amount of time, you would be amazed at how in a second all the stuff she's been doing on her computer and finding out and panicking. I mean, we've been having a nice little roller coaster today. Nice roller coaster.
Of emotions.
Just trying to, like, keep me informed of, like, what's going on. And I'm just like, I'm 5 steps behind, and you're on, like, step 29, having a mental breakdown. I'm just, like, trying to figure out. He's like, on step 2, you're like, yay! So I'm like, why? Why are you sad now? Because it's like, yay, why are you sad? You're here. I'm here. Why?
I'm working on it.
Then you bring me down to your level, like, oh, I'm sad. But then now you're back here again. I don't know why. Like, stop moving. Get me with you first before you move.
I'm on my period. That's all I have to say about that.
For a long time. Or very much.
We will continue this conversation.
She kicks me when she sleeps.
In a minute. You didn't even come to bed last night, so shut up.
I meant, like, when we lay down from, like, whatever time to whatever time.
Oh, you mean our nap last night?
Yeah.
Oops. Hi, everybody. So, excuse the camera angle. We are cuddling. I really don't feel good. I have been vomiting and have not been able to keep anything down. Hashtag PCOS.
I've had to deal with all of this.
He's been a
Hashtag being a hubby.
hubby life. No, he's been a really good sport. I appreciate him so much. So the day kind of got away and, like, I started going downhill, not feeling well, which was really a shame because, like, I feel like I woke up positive. Would you say? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I woke up happy. For the most part.
Through a roller coaster.
But that was just, like, a discussion. Like, I woke up pretty, like, you know, willing to seize the day.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say?
Y'all saw that she just hit me, right?
You're jiggling my stomach and my stomach hurts.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, that's kind of intentional when you go like this to my stomach and make it jiggle.
I love your tummy.
Well, thank you, but stop. Love me less. Let me finish. So, the day kind of got away and I didn't feel good and I still don't feel good, but I wanted to, you know, make a follow-up clip to follow up the conversation that him and I and you and us were having in the car. Because we're all family here, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ugh.
I am a little bit stressed out because every school has, you know, different requirements, different, you know, list of to-dos. And also because I went to school in Florida, I don't know what they'll accept or not accept. And I'm very stressed out at the thought that, like, 3.5 years of, you know, work might not be counted. So I've decided to not shut the door, but at least pause it until I can go talk to somebody in person and explain the situation. And just, like, get answers from the actual school instead of making up, you know, stories in my mind. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yes, sorry. I thought you were talking to the camera.
Like, they're gonna answer me.
It's not the first time we've asked questions to the camera.
But I don't sit and wait for a response. I'm not schizophrenic.
It's also not the first time I've seen you talk to yourself.
Stop it.
It's true.
He's being mean. Anyways, so I think that I've mentally made the decision to move forward towards becoming a registered nurse. That is my decision. Although, what I didn't tell you because you were sleeping is that I got an email back from Pacific University inviting me for a tour. Like I'm not getting invited into the pharmacy school, but, like, I got invited for a tour to see the campus and, like, speak to the admissions counselor. So now I'm stressed out again.
What time?
Sometime next week.
Like on a Saturday?
No, like on a Monday or Tuesday.
Can't they pay for the gas?
No. But I'm thinking of just pretending that I didn't get the email because I think in the time...
Oh, why did you hit me for sneezing?
Love taps. God bless you. In the time that it took them to reply, I feel like I made my mind up in a different direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because it was a couple days ago that I emailed them requesting more information.
You think that they have the software that tells them whenever you opened up the email?
It doesn't matter. They're not going to pay for my gas, so they can't make me drive out there. And, like, we had the conversation, you know, you and I, us and them, in the car, that it's just not feasible right now. Like, we don't live close enough. We don't have the necessary transportation.
Working on it.
To make that feasible.
Right now, yes. Maybe in time, possible.
But I feel like right now, if I'm looking at everything on paper, like pros and cons, like the Lord is putting everything together in favor of the nursing school. So, that's my decision. Hold me accountable. I will become an RN.
She likes to beat me.
Hashtag goals. Yeah, but then I can fix you. Yay!
That's freaky.